I've got my headphones on because we're playing with sound today. Welcome back to the channel where we explore the creative uses of AI. And if you've got a lot of videos that you've created with AI that have no sound at all, and you don't want to really take them into an editor and do all that stuff because who has the time, right? Well, what if AI could automatically look at your video and determine what sound effects to put where? Well, now it can, and that is Foley Crafter. We're going to show you this because it's quick and simple. It's something you can try for free right now with no installation necessary. Let's take a look at the page where they have presented this to the world. Bring silent videos to life with lifelike and synchronized sounds. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is hit or miss, but I'm an audio geek and I've always loved the technological progression of audio online. I used to have a floppy disk with this distorted digital recording of "Girl, You Really Got Me Now," and it was horrible sounding, but I loved it because I saw where it might be going. Then real audio came and it sounded like you were talking to somebody over the phone. But now we've got what we've got, and here we are today with AI generating it all based on what it sees in a video. Here on the page they have tons of examples, and I will leave a link in the description, and I encourage you to go check them out because they're pretty cool. But you can also just go play with it yourself. Here's all the technical stuff, so just take that in and now you understand how it works. These are all videos that originated with no sound, ran through their system, and came up with this. All right, how about this? Okay, scroll down, check this out. Here's the original train recording. So here's what was generated with Foley Crafter. Pretty cool. Let's play with it. You can install this on your local system. They have a GitHub repository and installation instructions, and it's not really that complicated if you've done things like that before. But if you just want to play with this, there's no need to go through all this nonsense. You can go back here and follow these instructions if you fall in love with it. But let's just go see how much time you actually spend with it. You might play with this for hours, or you might play with this for 1 minute. Up at the top of the page, you'll see where it says Demo. Just click that. And then you're brought to this very simple interface. And all you have to do is drop a video here, press this button, and in about 20 seconds, your video will be reproduced with the audio that it thinks that it should have. As I said at the beginning, you've probably played with a lot of AI animation tools, and although Pika does allow you to add sound effects into it, most of the other ones don't. You just end up with 4, 5, 10 seconds of silent video. So for example, over at Luma, I've generated some of these animations here with no sound whatsoever. So what happens if I was to download this video, go over here to the interface, and just drag this in? I won't type anything in the prompt sections for the moment, and I won't change any of these settings. I'm just going to click Generate. And you'll see that it's about 20 seconds and we'll have our finished video. Let's see what it came up with. Okay, so it definitely sees the dog on the back. Now we can add things to this prompt. For example, city sounds. Okay, and we can click Generate and see if it keeps the dog or what it decides to do. So he did keep the dog sound. Sounds very uncomfortable, which I guess is the sound that this dog would make. It looks quite uncomfortable, although I think my original prompt was that was a cat. So it's obviously some sort of creature which is in distress, and so that's probably the perfect sound. I would have liked to have heard more traffic sounds, so how about if we just add car horns, sirens, and just see what happens. That sounds much better. I can't resist the urge of adding footsteps. Let's listen. Didn't really hear footsteps that time. Maybe I'd put it up to the front, or maybe I could go to some of these sampling settings and maybe change the CFG value, which generally as you raise this up, it tries to adhere more to the prompt. At least that's how it works in the AI art world. We also have several different sampling methods. I've tested these. You get slightly different results. Pixverse is another AI animation service you may have played with. We've talked about it on the channel here several times. So I'm just scrolling around to see which of these animations lends itself to sound, because the more obvious it is, the better results you get. Here we've got some traffic in the rain, obviously. I'm going to download this, drag this in, change the seed here. So before we run this, let's look at a couple of things. These tips here, with strong temporal visual cues in input video, you can scale up the temporal align scale. So what I believe that to mean is the more obvious it is what the sounds are that this video should be making, the more you can raise this scale up. So I'm going to pop it up because to me it's pretty obvious that we've got cars and traffic. I don't know exactly what difference it's going to make, but we'll play with some of those values and see what we can hear. I won't put anything in the prompt. We'll keep the sampling settings at their default and click on generate. Okay, well, I didn't even prompt for sirens. We've got sirens in there, but maybe I'd like a little bit more rain. Well, I guess it's not obvious that the rain's falling, but splashing in the streets. I would expect like wet tire noise or something. Let's see what happens if I crank this all the way up to 1. Well, that's weird. It started loud and then faded off. What if I take it all the way down to 0? Actually, I like that one the best, don't you? I feel like it's got the most of everything in there and with no prompt. I hear the traffic. You can almost imagine the wet streets. But anyway, I like that a lot. Let's take this upscaled video of an elephant and we'll drag that in there. And I really have nothing against putting a prompt in here and make it obvious. Elephants playing by flowing river. If that increases my odds of getting what I want, why would I not do that? So I wonder if I should keep that temporal align scale down to 0 because I really like that result. I'm going to change the seed just for grins. Click generate. Well, I like the ambient sound. I don't really hear any elephants. It has a peaceful... Do I hear the river? I don't know. Let's take this temporal align scale back up to around 32 or so, and let's run it again. Okay, well, we heard elephants that time. They were kind of out there, but they were there. Let's try another animation from Luma Labs. We'll get rid of this prompt. I know it starts with the guy's shell, but then it gets into this, so let's just see what it does. Okay, well, it definitely tried to coordinate his landing on the ground with that bump. I'd like to hear some bees buzzing. Bees buzzing, footsteps on pavement, crowd yelling. Right? That's what I see. Okay, well, that's just, it is what it is. This is what I'm talking about. There's going to be some people who watch this and go, that's totally useless. Why, I could never use that. Okay, then don't use it. And then there's going to be other people who go, okay, yeah, that's kind of weird right now, but wow, where is it going to be in a month or 5 seconds? How about this one here? Let's see what it does with this. The only thing I'll add is forest sounds. Generate. Well, that last part bothered me. How about this one with a waterfall? Seems pretty obvious the types of sounds we should get. I'll even take out the forest sounds. I'm going to try this temporal align scale because, again, I really feel like it's clear what this should be. Play with the seed, click on generate. As expected. So you see hit and miss results. Some of them are cool, some of them seem completely irrelevant. So maybe you take a few minutes to play with this, or maybe you say, I'll pass, Bob. Let me know when it's cool. Personally, I already think it's cool, and there's enough to play with in the settings that if you're really into this and you've done a lot of AI animations and you're curious as to what Foley Crafter would create for sound effects, then check this out. It's a free demo. You do run out of credits after a while, and maybe you have to wait a little bit or get a Hugging Face account, or you can take on the installation process. If you create a few of these videos and you like them and you post them somewhere, I'd love to see them in the comments, and I'm curious as to know whether you're going to even take 1 minute to explore this for yourself, free or not. But if this is the kind of content you like me to at least go out there, explore, and cover for you, well, why not subscribe to this channel if you haven't already? It's what all the cool people are doing, by the way. It doesn't cost anything, and this is the type of stuff we cover all the time.
If you subscribe now, I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you do not, I will look for you. I will find you. And I